Ugh. Hi. This intro, this part, is filmed midway-ish. It's the beginning, like the start of the painting. It's not looking too good, let me tell you that. But hang on, this intro was filmed before, but I realized how my knee was taking the whole show. Like, you would not concentrate on what I'm saying, you would just focus on my knee. And yeah, my knee was in the frame most of the time, and frankly I did not like how it looked. It looked weird. And this title of the video is because I have seen artists all over social media doing self-portraits. Okay, that's the only reason why I said this. I am an artist and I can do self-portraits. And that's a lie. I can't do actually self-portraits. I can. When somebody talks about self-portraits, it's usually me thinking about my head goes straight to realism. I don't know if it's a wrong concept, but that's just how it is in my head. The most like realistic art I have done 13, 14, and I was trying to draw portraits, and let me tell you, I remember the last one so well because it was so bad. And the last one I had made was Taylor Swift. This isn't good lighting. I thought this was my last portrait, the Taylor Swift one, but apparently it's my first one, and this is the proof. I mean, that's what I wrote back then. It was my first portrait, 2016. Yeah, damn girl. And did she not look anything like Taylor Swift? Honey looked, I don't know, like another creature. Not even a human, just a creature. And I don't even know what that is. So that's how far it was, or how far I went with the portrait realistic stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do stylized. And so today, or this video, however long I will film this, will be the first time in a couple of years now that I actually try to do realism. Yeah, I don't know if it will work. Hopefully it will, but yeah, we're just gonna see. First, if you see my pajamas, bottoms, shorts, yeah, ignore it to the best of your ability because I am not gonna wear pants while doing this. I am tired, okay, and it's hot in here. But anyways, this is not the point. The point is this. Oh, not this one. This over here. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? What I will do and you will watch, hopefully, is that I'm gonna do a 2-inch grid on the canvas and the reference. Basically, I took a reference photo, and now looking back at it, I'm not confident in how I look there. So I'll probably retake the reference photo. So scratch this one and let's put the new one here. And I'll put it here, hopefully. What I've seen from all the YouTube videos, tutorials, and stuff like that about realistic portraits is that I have to grid this thing. Then I'll sketch the face and stuff like that from the reference, and hopefully they will actually look alike. That's an option. But the second option was even better, but I don't have the equipment, which is a projector, and that would have saved me a lot of pain and suffering, but I don't have that. So we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, the one that doesn't have any help, basically just suffering. And for somebody like me, it is suffering because it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, hopefully. This is the same outfit. No, wait, what? This is a different day with the same t-shirt. Anyways, this is a different day. Okay, it's a different day and different step in this process. I don't think you can tell, but I will just show you in a bit. I tried my best. I really did. I took pictures of the I will show you the first sketch one. First sketch one, yeah. The first sketch, how it looked, and then the second one, and maybe the third and the fourth. I don't know how many I did. I did so many. I lost count because I was mad at it. But basically, this is where we're at. And frankly, she does not look like me, but she looks like a human. So I guess this will work. Hopefully, yeah. But yeah, we have been through a lot here in just the sketching process, but she looks fine. She looks human, but not like me human. So I don't know, honestly. Let me tell you the steps of why it took me so long to actually do a sketch, and also how many fucking trial and error I had to go through. So basically, I had to finish the sketch, take a picture. I was like trying so hard to make it as realistic as possible and close to my face shape, but didn't really work. But anyways, I took pictures of it. Each sketch that I finished. The first one, the head was too long. The eye and eyebrow area was a bit too up there, and the face was way longer than mine. So obviously, I had to do it again. Yes. If you ask how I did this, I just basically take the picture, put it on Photoshop, put it over my picture that I took, and see what mistakes I do. I don't think that worked. I think my grid, there is something wrong with my grid. I can't tell you what it is, but I think there is something wrong. Let's just be honest here. I don't know what it is, but it is. Okay? But actually first, the picture that I took and where I like drew the grid on, it was way too, I don't know how to say it, like I was way too tiny in the frame. I had to have a headshot and I didn't. I have like half of my body in the camera and like the whole shot, so I had to zoom in pretty much to actually get a good reference photo. That's how it is. So I take the picture, the first sketch, the second sketch, and third sketch, and put it over my picture. None of them aligned. I can't tell you what it is. Sometimes the nose is too big, the nose is too down, the nose is too up, the mouth is too big, the mouth is too small. I don't know. It just did not work. So I traced my photo on Photoshop. And I was like, you know what? I will try to make it as close to it as possible. And that's where we're at. And I'm not sure I succeeded in that, but I'm not going to waste so much time in something like this, which probably I won't be able to do. Like, I mean, come on. You can't be a realism artist in like, I don't know, a day or two. Like, come on. Even if you're an artist. I don't think so. I mean, that's my experience, so I don't know, bro. So yeah, this is where we're at, and that's where we start painting. Because I'm tired, mate. I'm so fucking tired. I need to get it. Just start, mate. Do you see my beautiful disproportionate red? I did that, I think. Let me show you. See, I think you can already tell that everything is overlapping. Like, she has more baby face than I do. I don't think I have baby face. I just have chubby cheeks, I guess. Also, like, the lips actually kind of made me go through some crisis now, because I'm insecure about them, but also sometimes they're either too big or too small or too happy, I guess. I don't know. It's just not like the reference. The eyes, you can see the eyes, how I did, like, this is one eye, this is the second, this is the third. Also the eyebrows, 3 eyebrows, and I was quite mad while sketching, I guess, and that's how we ended up in this part. The hair was the easiest, obviously, because I mean it was straight, so it didn't really matter how it would look like, honestly. The rest is kind of like maybe she. Oh yeah, she has a huge neck, like a thick neck. Very first step of the painting, which is the underpainting. Obviously, it's blue, like always, because generally I just do it blue because I always paint the background some kind of cool toned, not always white. It has to be like at least a bit of a blue in it, so that's why I always pick blue. If you ever like wonder, that's the only reason. I have nothing else, nothing in depth about it. But honestly, it helps a lot. See, now I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. First step is underpainting. Second step is color blocking the shapes basically. I started with the skin tone. Honestly, it was kind of rough looking. I don't know why it looks really orange on camera, but at least on my laptop it looks like that, but it wasn't. But everything was looking rough, which is obviously expected. But you know what? When I first put the first layer of paint, like my face and hair and stuff, I was like, damn, it kind of looks like me. And I really thought that. I really had the thought that it would actually look like me. I don't know why, but if you see very end of day one, I felt it. I don't know why. I think it was my delusion talking to me, but it felt like it, even though it kind of felt scary because I didn't draw the eyeballs. I don't know why I didn't do them. Oh, actually, it was just the color blocking, the shapes and all that, and it was honestly, I was hopeful a little bit until I started to do details, and then it was like, okay, that is not going too well. Okay, like I think day two when I tried to paint again, I think my biggest mistake was actually not having the reference in front of me. I don't know why that day I didn't have it, but I saw how odd it looked. Not odd as in like it looked a dysmorphed face or something like that, but it felt like I wasn't really following the reference. I was just following my imagination or what I'm used to do, which is stylized always, at least in my digital art. So that was like a moment for me actually, because it looked a bit too cartoonish. I mean, it still looks cartoonish, not gonna lie, but like at least I was trying to convince myself that I was following the reference, because also without following the reference I made the hair a lot bigger for some reason. I made the eyes a bit too round and a bit too wide. I was struggling so much with the eyes. I don't know why, but like sister had honestly the whole painting I was struggling with the eyes. I think that's like at the very end I just had to go with the pen. I was like, fuck the damn oils, fuck the paint, fuck the brushes. I need the damn pen. The pen, you know? The pen, yeah. Third day came in, and the third day it was a disaster because I had this delusion, okay? I don't know where it came from, but I had the delusion that I would finish it that day. I don't know how. I never finished the painting so fast. Well, I did, but I didn't, like, it wasn't my intention to finish it so fast, but it also was because I want to get it done so quickly, because I was like, I need to see the result. And frankly, thank God the oils dry a bit faster right now. I think because of the heat or something, but it was not the last day of painting. Actually, it was the beginning of fixing a lot of stuff. First, we fixed some of the skin tone a little bit. I tried to add some details to the face to have like the structure of the face and stuff. It wasn't like to make it a bit more realistic-ish or have more depth. Okay, I wouldn't say realistic just because I can't do that. And I don't know, with oil paint I kind of have so many struggles right now with it, but I tried to make it look like it has some depth into it. Before I did the hair, I did also the t-shirt, and I noticed the issue with the t-shirt. Okay, I noticed it, but I was trying to ignore it just for the sake of like I don't want to think about it. But my mom pointed it out, and that convinced me enough to just redo it. Like I was like, The in the reference picture, my t-shirt is black and my hair is dark brown, sort of like black. Yeah, so yeah. So both kind of blend into each other, so it doesn't really have any sort of contrast. It just like it blends together. At least for me, I can't really make it look good. I don't know, but I was trying to convince myself that no, it's not that bad, it's okay, like just forget about it, until my mom noticed it and told me, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll redo it. And I redid it day 4, I believe. Yeah, day 4 I did it. What brush I'm using to paint the t-shirt, you would see that it was a small tiny brush compared to the size of the canvas and the size of the t-shirt. Okay, it was tiny brush, but I was like, you know what, I don't want to get up and get another brush, I will do it with this one. And I did it with this one, and it was so bad, and I was tired. I was so tired. And even after that, besides the color of the t-shirt looked like a sack of black, just a black sack. So funny, it looked so funny. When I was always so trying to convince myself that it looked okay. I don't know why, but I was trying to convince myself that most of the things that I was doing okay, were not, but I was trying, and I was failing, because every time I looked at it while I was trying, I was like, you know what, that just does not seem okay. Second, I redone the whole hair situation just because it was way too poofy, and my hair is not poofy. At least when it's straight, it was way like flatter than this, and I was like, you know what, I think it's just too much. So I had to go over it with white and just let it dry for a bit, so I can go back and give it a whole new shape and form, basically. And then I finally painted the background, and honestly, you can tell I was so happy. But honestly, you can see the improvement. I think this was day 5, actually, the background and the details, just because you see me upgrading to a bigger brush for the background. Obviously, you know what, if you ask me and say, would you have used the same tiny brush for the background? And the answer might be yes. It's because I am lazy. But I thought to myself, and I was like, no, I'm using acrylic for this one, and I have the brush that's specifically made for acrylic. Well, not made, I just use it for acrylic, usually. And it's usually for backgrounds. So I was like, I need to use that because it's acrylic, and I don't want to get the whole thing mixed up, even though sometimes I do mix them up, which I don't advise to. I don't know, I never see a difference, but anyways. And we're finally here. Do we look alike? No? I know, right? I know we don't look alike. Actually, nobody in this house thinks that this looks like me, which is fair because I don't think she looks like me. But it was kind of heartbreaking to see my mother from the very beginning being like, nah, that doesn't look like you. Feel. I don't know how to feel. But we are done. We finally made it to the end. Frankly, I won't be doing it again because my body dysmorphia is already all times high. So imagine after doing that. I don't know what I look like anymore. And frankly, I don't want to know anymore. I'm scared, honestly. While ending this video, I'm scared, honestly. But we're done. I had a great time. Hopefully you did too. Watching me paint and ramble. I yap a lot, honestly. I am a yapper, and I have noticed how much I yap, which is a lot, honestly. But what are you gonna do? Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it's not something so scary like this. It's not scary. It just looks very odd compared to other paintings I've made. Those like, what? Who the hell is this? I don't know. But yeah, I'll also still finish the sides. I still haven't painted them red, which I will do soon. Hopefully, I don't know. But hopefully I'm done with this, and I'll see you in the next video. Nah, she does not look like me. That looks so cartoonish.